last month I asked a question about this letter that had been sent to the tribunal, on whose authority, etc. it was, and it turns out the Chief Minister told me that it was on the authority of the Chief Secretary, because he has authority to deal with day-to-day affairs, with the Home Office, etc. Now, this is not what I would call a day-to-day affair. This is something that is actually interfering with a legal process. And I would not have thought that any delegation or whatever authority he had would go that far. And that's my concern over all of this. It's not so much about, and I know it sounds terrible, but it's not so much about Anthony Webber. It's not so much about the Syrian refugees or his freedom of information request. It's how it's been dealt with from the Isle of Man. So you've got 3 civil servants, one from each of the Crown dependencies, signing a letter, sending it to the tribunal, which has political and legal implications, and it's authorised by the Chief Secretary. So, of course, my question, which is tabled for this month's Tynwald, which is tomorrow, at the time of this recording, I'm asking the Chief Minister who gave the Chief Secretary the authority that he has, and what does it consist of? Can we see a copy of this authority? Because now I'm thinking, well, what else is the Chief Secretary allowed to do without any political input or authorisation politically?
Are you concerned that this kind of authority has been somewhat brushed under the carpet then?
Well, it does make you wonder what exactly is happening and who is allowed to do what. You sort of merrily go along thinking everybody's doing what they're supposed to do and everybody's been given the appropriate powers to do whatever. And then something like this happens and you think, maybe that's not the case. We need to know some more about it. Everything could be absolutely fine. We don't know without that, without seeing that authority or that delegation of authority, by whatever manner it's happened.
Is there an element of this person has been appointed to this role because they are, as it's been said, the main channel of communication to the Isle of Man? That's their job description. We've got to leave it to them and trust that that's the right thing to do.
Well, not when it involves legal and political stuff, no. Why would you? You're just handing over political power to somebody who hasn't even been elected, who isn't even answerable to the public. Why would anybody give any... do you know what I mean? You can't just hand out power such as that indiscriminately. There has to be a power to do certain things. So either, in my mind, at the moment, from the information that I've got, either the Chief Secretary has too much power, in my opinion, or he's overstepped his authority. I can't see another explanation at the moment, but I hope there is one.